This is Leo Gilling alongside Diana Davis Smith and Michelle. Oh, Michelle White. Is White?
Michelle Fanger.
I found out our white you want to use this morning.
Why?
Michelle White. Michelle White. Hey, Lord. Tory come to boom.
So how was your week? What you things?
Whole heap of things. Enough things. But, you think the first thing we want
But
to do this
why we
morning,
can't see?
you can't see
Why
we.
me? No, like what happened?
We are
Are
seeing
you
you.
guys seeing me?
We are
Yeah,
seeing you. Yes. Yes, we're seeing you.
and
And
we're
you
here.
look,
What?
you look fine. Now we are here you too.
Oh, my camera look out of what though? All right, continue.
The funny thing though is last night Michelle and I got a note from certain people saying that we want to be on at 9 this morning because this is a new platform and we're going to have to straighten things out and make sure that everything is all right. And
Mm-hmm.
me and Michelle have been here for 45 minutes waiting, calling, and nobody was answering the phone. So we need to understand what's going on. Why is it that Diana Davis Smith is late this morning? Why?
Me tell you, me just wake up late this morning. Me not tell you no, like wake up late this morning. Me just plain stay up too long last night, had too much fun, and wake up late this morning. I may apologize.
What kind of fun were you having last night?
Yeah, what
The
kind
people
of
that need
fun?
to know.
We talk about that when the show done.
Good morning again to Conversations Live with Michelle, Dan, and Leo. And this morning we have a whole heap of things to talk about. In fact,
Michelle, see, they know where see all kind of
Michelle,
your business.
yeah, where you cook, Michelle?
No, me I try to fix the camera.
That
So
better, that better. Whatever you do, but we could have see the whole of your business is going. You know where
don't
you
show
are
in the
trying to.
background. Everything by my table.
I, Diana, just already go take off our 90, not the 90, our
No,
duster.
me bed
Our
properly.
duster.
Me get up and me take out, yeah, me take out my duster. That's good. The shower, me say, Lord, me late, but me have to have a shower. Me put on my Cersei. So me have my Cersei for drink too. So in fact, me reach feet so no can jealous of my Cersei. Nice
we're
cup of,
not
We
jealous.
need
One
to
of the
start
things,
doing some thirsty.
nice cup of
look,
Cersei.
we're
So it's
not
pretty.
we're not jealous. See, Michelle, I drink for our
Lemonade.
Michelle, where you drink?
Lemonade.
and
Lemonade early in the
Fruity.
morning. Your mother
me,
not tell us they must
me
drink.
have
Yeah, but you know
coffee.
what happened? This morning I woke up and I bought a treadmill and I
Ooh.
went on it. I did half an hour. I'm feeling good, energized.
So,
I
Michelle,
just
that's why you're here going backward like that because you're not go so fast.
yeah, I try to fix up myself. One thing with this camera, it does show up everything. I love this new platform.
Oh, you do? Oh, it's really
It
nice,
just
right?
it really nice because I don't make see the messages right next to me. I don't have to
Yes.
run to my phone. So
Yeah.
we upgrade. But the camera just not show me good. But that's
Cabana work. Cabana cooperate.
So some of the messages that start coming in
yeah.
there.
So Paulette said, "Good morning, folks. Good morning, Paulette. Thanks for joining early. Remember to share the live." VM Hesop said, "Good morning, everyone. Good morning, VM. Remember to share the live so everybody know we're on. Don't be selfish. We
Funny
need
thing
to share
about it,
it."
here's how this thing works because I can
Mhm.
actually go right here onto my computer and pick up the latest on the tech strike that you know that's going on this morning. It says the latest on the global technology outage. Airlines rush to get back on track after disruption. And I look at why did we have this breakdown? Because I noticed that my chat GPT wasn't working, my crowd stuff not working, and nothing was working at all in the past couple of days. And it says here that it's because CrowdStrike, which is a company that delivers software
Cybersecurity.
to millions of companies across the world. The company says the problem occurred when it deployed a faulty update to computers running on Microsoft Windows, noting that the issue behind the outage was not a security incident or a cyber attack. Very, very important that we understand that. And here it is. I can show you. I was reading. There you are. You see? Very quickly, I can tell you what's going on. I can show the world who's watching our show what's going on in the news. So
Okay.
you see a lot of different things coming up on our show. We are much more interactive now and better able to share some things, YouTube videos and so forth on this channel with us.
Oh, so this is a wonderful platform, and we thank you for introducing us to it. And we're certainly going to enjoy. We need to get some feedback from the audience as to how they see it.
Yeah.
We're enjoying it, but
Let us know. But let me read some more. Sandra said, "Good morning, loved one. Loves. Good to see everyone."
Yay, morning,
Mark
Christine.
say, "What a time the two ladies and the gentlemen are back." Michael said, "Morning, folks. Morning, everybody. Remember to share the live, tell your friends and family we're on." Paul said, "Great update." So we're up to the time. We're up to the time.
Hey, let's step up in our life.
Yeah.
Somehow we get money.
Yeah. But it's a good thing, like it wasn't a cyber attack because I was kind of worried. I'm like, look how we're so dependent on technology at this point. We're wanting to think and shut down everything. Because you remember the airports are closed too because the flights can't go out. Everything locked down.
In our goal. And I watched a movie one time and it reminded me of the movie, right?
Mm-hmm.
Planes start just falling out of the sky
Yeah.
because they're on their trajectory to go to their destination, but AI caused the flight to the flight monitors to appear as though they're going straight, but they're actually going onto the earth.
Oh, wow.
And,
See?
this kind of attack here is serious. It makes you wonder, where are we going with AI? Where are we going with technology? How much power does one company have over the other companies in the world, over governments in the world? Because any one thing that one company does, the one company that has, like for example, CrowdStrike, if CrowdStrike has a problem, it can shut down the whole world.
Yeah, which I basically did. Even the banks were down. Like when I went to the
Yeah,
local bank, they were down too. So
yeah.
like even at the stores, they were down too. So it's like we're too dependent on it.
We're
We have to look at
very
other
dependent.
option.
We're very dependent on that internet thing, boy. It's
Yeah.
really
It really
really.
sad because the only one that was happy was Southwest because remember Southwest had a glitch. Was it last year? And they were saying that they needed to update their system.
So
But
Southwest didn't
Southwest
they
did
didn't
not
they didn't go
update.
down.
No, because they never updated their system. They're stuck in the old way. So they
Oh,
were they were able to be functional because they didn't upgrade. So I'm like,
but that's not even a good thing, because if there are dysfunctional technology in the sky and functional technology in the sky, they can run into each other. So
yeah,
it doesn't make it any safer that Southwest could fly and everybody else couldn't. You know what I mean?
yeah. But they
So
were grounded. But I don't know, maybe they need to have a better backup system.
But it begs a
And
question for me as to what is the lesson that we learn, as individuals from this IT failure. Um,
whole heap
what
of
is the lesson?
lessons.
Yeah. So, but
Dependence,
what do we take
dependence.
away from it, that we need to be less dependent on
I think
technology for
so.
our day-to-day activity?
How do you become less dependent on it?
You know,
You
Well,
it
know,
kind of
like
rough,
for
cause
one, you can start by being able to recall one and two somebody's phone number rather than having to
yeah, going
look
at
up
the
the
phone.
phone number. You can start by using your brain again. You know.
Yeah,
you're
that's true.
so right. Once upon a time, and once upon a time, every friend that I had, I could just pick up the phone and
Yeah,
dial their number
dial.
one by one, just like that. I
Mhm.
don't know anybody's number no more.
That
All
is
I do,
true.
you send your number, come give me save it in my phone, and anytime I want them, go look for your name. It's
Mhm. Exactly.
But
So.
you know what I mean?
it's
Mhm.
so true because even the other day I was transitioning where I was trying to go from hard files in my office to just upload everything into the client system. I said I'm
Mhm.
gonna get rid of files and the file cabinet. But no, to me it's like no, I need to keep the hard files still because if my system shut down, I'm locked out. I
Mhm.
Mhm.
can't access anything for
Mhm.
anybody.
Yeah,
So I guess we need to have the backup for everything. Like, we
Mhm.
keep all our money in the bank. Maybe we need to actually go back to start keeping some amount of cash
under the bed.
on us. Yeah.
Eh,
Yeah,
Me
It's
don't know.
funny but true.
probably the bank fault with the money might work in favor for some people. For you, then you can contend say you did have more money. But I get your point.
But I was in Jamaica last year when the ATMs went down,
Hmm.
and I was trying to find an ATM, and for the first time in probably 20 years or more, I was in a line to pick up money. Like, when you go Western Union
Yeah.
line at Jamaica and the line gone on, I had to
Yeah.
stand in line and
You can
sit
draw
there
your
and
own money.
I chat to the man in front of me, and then the man back at me come and I chat in a way with a conversation to make a hear we a chat. I mean, I said to myself, hold on, hold on, hold on. You know, that was not a comfortable feeling for me, I must tell you. It wasn't comfortable because not because of the people, but just because of the fact that it wasn't convenient anymore.
Leo, are we on YouTube? Because I'm not sure I'm seeing any comments from YouTube.
Oh
Look
yeah,
at
man.
that
We
on
are
here.
we are all over. You
Let me reach.
look up here, sir. You can see me thing.
Yeah, you can see this.
See
What's
you see
on?
my cursor. You see it
No.
up top right hand corner. Top right hand corner, you see the YouTube thing, the
Yeah, I
Facebook,
see the Facebook. But let me read
and
some
YouTube.
comment.
Mhm.
Um,
Yeah.
Sandra said, Lord, I'm not going with tech, high tech, love the platform. Mark said, by the way, Leo, I saw your update on the mud ponds in Jamaica.
Yes.
Mark said, why does one company have all the monopoly power? Paulette said, that's true, Leo. I don't know numbers anymore. Juliet said, good morning, ladies and gentlemen on the panel. Good morning to all on this live. Alisa Chin, first time I'm seeing her, said, good morning, all.
Hey, Alisa, where you watching from? Please let us know. When you come on, just say, hey, me done a month ago be here. That's where I'm calling. It's that kind of thing. All right. So let us know where so we can big you up.
And where
In
in the
fact,
world you're from?
especially if you're from St. Mary. I mean, nowhere else in the world that I care about. St. Mary,
Where
if you're
St.
from St.
Mary?
Mary. Mhm.
What am I saying about St. Mary the other day? Okay, so Alisa is in New Jersey.
All right. Good morning
Alice.
to you, New Jersey.
Good morning, New Jersey. Good morning. Good morning. Share the live, people, so people know we're on.
I just got a message a while ago. Hold on there. It says airports full of Jamaican teachers today.
How come
More
you see
leave.
Jamaican teachers today?
Eh?
How come?
I guess they're going out on vacation, I guess. Remember that
Oh, summer holiday.
yes, remember that
Yeah.
Beryl in lick and then couldn't go during that time, and whatever flies. They say today is a whole heap of Jamaican teachers in the airport today. I hope
Oh,
they come
wow.
back. I hope they come back.
They
it's
should.
it's one
Juliet,
teacher.
what
It's one teacher who's leaving, who's in the airport now, and
them
seeing all the
they
other
gonna
teachers. All right, go ahead.
Juliet, so welcome back, Michelle. Lovely to see you. Thank you. Teresa said, good morning. Where are you, Teresa? Garvan is here. He said, hello, all. Happy
I never
Saturday.
got on
Hey,
there all this long time. I'm glad for hearing, but where has he been? Got on
yes.
there, nothing.
What you want to know the man business for?
But me want to know with care where I love him.
And he me tell you say he want marry you. Garvan didn't say he want marry you. Was it Garvan?
No, but I mean, never asked him for marry to me yet. But
Wait.
we need to know what did happen to him because we all keep in touch. Everybody see Juliet. I said, Michelle, good to see you. Welcome back and all of that. And we're gonna ask Juliet how our mother do today and all of that.
Teresa says she come from New York.
New
Then we
York
come
is
from
in my
originally New York,
house.
New York.
I lived in New York for a short while.
So you know Teresa? How you know
That's none
Teresa?
of your business. That's none of your business.
Teresa, how you know Leo?
Garvan say, just been meditating, which is good.
Yes.
Jesse Smith said, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Love to see Michelle back, Miami.
She's in
So
Miami.
Jesse in Miami.
Respect,
Jesse
Jesse.
This
Yeah,
is
so I'm very scared.
like we're back together again. It's like we are family.
God, no.
That this is wrong, Diana. Because you just tell people earlier this week so you can't sing.
But we can't sing, but we can catch a note every now and again. So me catch me just hold it and let it go.
Mhm.
Push me luck.
Yeah, but I get scared sometimes about
Why?
technology,
Yeah.
and who has the power, because information is the most important thing in the world today. Information. And having the access for everybody's information, that's more powerful than the prime minister or the president of America. And it's kind of awkward. It was awkward to see us go down for a few days and we have nothing to say about it. It's like living in a St. Elizabeth where we don't have access to get inside of St. Elizabeth. There's no water, no electricity, no food, no nothing at all. You understand? That is dangerous, and can cause serious chaos among people.
They could really hold us hostage.
Yeah,
They could
big
really
time.
hold the world hostage.
Yes. So I propose that we need to share that not crowd strike should not be
The only one.
That has this kind of power at all. They need to take that away.
Well, I don't know that they're the only one. It's just that they have the major subscribers.
That's what I'm saying.
It's just like when we used to have cable and wireless or TOG or whatever it was. They were just the main thing that we had back then. But then somebody has come to the market with something better and better price. I'm sure now that the Fortune 500 companies are now assessing their risk in a different way to say, well, this is too risky when we're all on the same platform. So half of the airline them need for them on one platform and the other half need for them on something else. But
so how come we don't deregulate power in Jamaica? Why is JPS the only
but there's an attempt to deregulate it. You can always go solar.
That's not deregulation because you still have to go through
deregulation. I don't
is excess you have to sell it to them.
You have an option, go solar.
Go solar, but you still have to give your excess to them.
No, you don't have to give no excess to them. You can use all of it. You don't have to give back the excess. And it's not give back. You sell it back to them. You don't have to have that arrangement with them for them to sell.
But it's still, I still need to understand why are they the only people that is responsible for selling power in Jamaica? Why is it? Why can't there be other power generated? These companies knock out competitors. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely, then buy them out. Then buy them out and become power giants.
I don't know.
I think.
Go ahead, Mish.
No, I think JPS, they need competition because even like now with like the hurricane, did you see that letter they sent out about the estimated?
That estimated bill.
Most people don't even have electricity, haven't had electricity for a while. I don't know why they think it was appropriate to do at that point.
The most important thing to them is the money. They don't care about the people.
Yeah, and the practice what they have is that if somebody else is stealing electricity, is a customer that are doing the right thing are being penalized because they tack it onto their bill, which I think is really unfair. If I'm doing the right thing, why should I be punished because somebody else is doing the wrong thing? You know what I mean? So they do need the competition and they do need the government to step in more and regulate them. Like, why are they?
I don't think government wants to change that.
They keep saying it, but I don't see them doing anything. They keep.
I don't know that there's going to be any.
I remember in 2001. Was it 2001 when deregulation of the telephone system, the Digicel and Flow and Clara and all of these companies came in, which was a good thing because people now see that they have options. I remember when Clara was big and Clara offered a certain kind of thing to customers and Digicel offered a different kind of thing, and there was struggle. A competition between companies, and it's really a good thing. Now, why can't we do that with power?
They can, but who's going to step in? Because they could do the wind, they could do other forms of electricity. They could offer that. It's just that they need to. I thought they were going to do that too. Like,
I'm talking companies, other power companies. Like, if you're living in one city in America, it's not just one company that offers power. There are probably 3 or 2. It gives people a choice. We don't have choices in Jamaica. We just have to suck up what JPS say. Anything with JPS say, we have to go do it.
Or you can always look at it and try and help yourself. I harbor no lofty ambitions that I'm going to see another power generating company that is running from one end of the island to the next within my lifetime. But what I see is an opportunity for people to manage their own operation. So I can put in 2 solar panel and don't have to be dependent on JPS so much.
But
But
then that's for like Michelle.
on
That's
JPS.
for like Michelle. I mean, Michelle, because that's an expensive chore to go and buy solar panels and stuff and install them.
Yes,
That's a Michelle type
it's
thing.
expensive. It's
But
expensive, yes,
but
but
like me, we're down in a Rockabessa, we can't afford
yes,
the
you can
thing.
buy 2 panel, you can buy
Say it's
three
a millionaire
panel
from
as a community.
Arakabessa.
And all enough it will go over Firefly or whichever fly the next door where all our rich people will come and string up on the light funny.
Okay, so comments. Policy, yes, welcome back, Michelle. Thank you. Policy healthcare was also impacted. Mark said, Leo, these companies knock out competitors as a way to get rich. It is what they do. Alice said, I don't know if they can or can be others, if there can or can be others, but was JPS previously governmental before they were sold to a private entity under PJ Patterson?
Well, it's not completely privately owned. The government still
No,
maintains a
government
share,
still own a
government
big
is
share of
maintaining
it.
a share in it.
Yeah,
And in fact, under this current administration, they had dwindled down their holding somewhat
yeah,
in it.
yeah.
So it was a significant disposal at that time.
Okay. So Alicia said, Michelle, I agree with you. Solar is the way to go.
But let me ask Paulette. She says that healthcare was impacted, and I'm concerned about that. How was healthcare impacted during this?
Can you imagine if
The system was
the
down too.
surgeons are in the operating room
Eh,
and them are operate on somebody's heart, and all of a sudden they have no more sight to see what's going on inside of the man, even after they cut the man open or the woman open in their heart, and all of a sudden they not have no more sight to see inside. What am I do?
Well,
Yeah,
then,
and the funny thing is that remember that no, they're using the machines actually to do these
That's what I'm
surgeries
saying. Yeah,
to
well,
generate and
but
not the actual
the
hand.
machine is actually looking at
Yeah,
them from a computer generated
yeah, and
thing.
the more we advance, the more we see the issues.
Yeah,
Like you have to go revert to the old ways, which maybe the newer doctors them don't really understand the
they
old
don't, they
ways.
can't, because they don't know
So
what it look like for real.
so they
Right?
have to like although we're advancing, they have to still practice the old ways. So in the event that something like this happen, they can just transition quickly and
Is
like stop
really,
anything.
hello from London, Geraldine. Absolutely, it's a dangerous ground that we're playing on, but it's almost like we have no other option. So all we have to do is take crowd strike, for example, and not let them have so much power.
Or
You know what I mean? Split it
yeah,
around.
and Adoma said, Patterson said, globalization has allowed consolidation of companies. A small number of corporations are more controlling entire sectors across countries. That is true.
that's an excellent point. The ease with which they can acquire these small players, and then for whatever efficiencies them of economies of scale, then produce and throw everything out to us, and this is the end of it. We reap that.
So many companies have come into play and doing very well. Let's, for example, look at WhatsApp.
Hmm.
WhatsApp was an independent company for a long time and
Hmm.
was doing well in grabbing customers, and people are enjoying WhatsApp. And then all of a sudden, Facebook come out and say, "Listen, we are buying out,
Yeah.
It's almost like they don't have any choice.
Hmm.
I mean, they walked away with a lot of money, but compared to today, what WhatsApp is,
Hmm.
which a giant on the in people's phone right now, everybody uses WhatsApp. Once upon a time, I had to pay $10-12 just to get to somebody at Jamaica, and if I call them and I don't get them, it's $4 or $3 or $2. But now WhatsApp allow me to talk to anybody in Jamaica, anywhere in the world, England, whatever. And it's the same thing with a lot of these companies, that especially the tech companies that have established themselves in a market, and then all of a sudden the big guys come and say, listen, we want this now.
Yeah, I take it over. And then they say what customers want, because now with my WhatsApp, they must send me ads. And
Yeah,
I'm
you
like,
get
what can I do with that?
yes, yes,
Like,
yes.
I find it
Why
to
do
be
I
an
need that?
invasion for me. For me, it's an invasion of my privacy when them start sending me all these ads.
How could you say
Yeah.
that, Diana?
Huh?
Because how could you say that? They're actually giving you a free way to talk to people around the world. So
No,
I
but
don't mind that.
no, but I find it to be an invasion. Charge me. Tell me that I have an option to subscribe at $10 a month, so I don't have to get these ads. I find the ads
you,
are
you do have that option, though. You do have that
huh?
option. You do have that option. You do have that option. But
Well, I want
but
that option.
yeah.
Usually we would read the articles and then talk about the issue, but we never even read no newspaper
You
article.
know, silly, you
Yeah,
pull it up. You
I
see,
just pulled it
you're
up
not
and
for
said,
technology.
yeah,
Oh,
see,
I forget that the
okay,
technology.
you see what we're talking about? These people who not up to scratch, there are also problems, because they're not up to scratch with today's technology. You understand?
Well, all right. You see, is these people stick to the traditional ways of operating, and is these people in the theaters operating and would know how to go back to the old way of examining and fixing your heart, other than this new. It's called aging. Don't worry, I prepared for this aging exercise that I have to go through. You better prepare for it too.
Yeah, Paulette said some procedures had to be cancelled. Also, other systems were down. Alice said that's for the healthcare. Alice said the government's interest in JPS may be the reason for the monopoly, is what I was alluding to.
Oh, I agree with that. You're
Yeah.
right. It could be because, to be honest with you, I start wondering why is government have an interest in a private entity. I didn't get that kind of mix there. You understand? If they go private, it just go private and make and open up the channels for other companies to come on board so that they can compete. And
That
when the
makes
competition,
sense.
and then it will regulate the prices according. You know what I mean? So that's yeah. I don't understand the government thing at all because every time you see Daryl Vaz talk about the power and JPS, I said to myself, why isn't JPS talking about it? Why is Daryl Vaz talking about the power? You know what I mean? I don't get it.
Alice said the government's in. Okay. Lorna said, "Good morning, guys. Welcome back, Michelle. Thank you." Julia said, "Good morning,
How
Miss
long you gone,
Lauren. Have
Michelle?
a great day."
Wait,
Let me just say,
I
no,
want read what I miss Michelle bad. I wonder if you go in next
well, you
week.
know,
Me.
You know,
I got the it
you know,
factor.
you know, remember if when I miss 1 week, so much people come on and say, "Welcome back, Leo." What the hell? What is going on?
Eh, bad mind.
Have the
It's a
it.
bad mind that
Let
now,
me
Leo.
tell you let me tell you why Michelle here stayed away still this morning. She got at the
Because
first time
she
in
the
her life,
exercise.
she go up on what is it name treadmill,
Treadmill.
and she go so fast the hair can't come back forward.
You
Mhm. Mm,
gotta leave me begin alone.
mm.
But I'm glad to be back, people. I'm glad to be back. I'm glad to be back.
All right,
Which
so
article you want to read, Dr.
yeah, which
Diana?
one do
Send
you
it to
want to read?
Leo.
No article may read. Lorna had a birthday in the week, and we want to hear her what she did do or what she did go sit, what she do for her birthday.
Lana Hamilton had a birthday.
Yeah, she had birthday this week. We're gone.
Happy birthday, Lana. Did I
Happy
sing to her last week?
birthday.
We sing to her
Yeah, we
last
did
week,
sing
no?
for her, but we want to know what she did
Oh,
do. Mm-hmm.
okay.
Me
All
no
right,
know
all
article
right.
read, except that me preparing for aging, and this week I attended a webinar, which was a good webinar. They were looking at dementia. It's not dementia. What am I looking at, Leo? The other one.
Um,
We don't
old
remember
age and
Parkinson's
I don't remember
disease.
any name. Eh?
Yes,
Parkinson. That's that minute one.
yes. I was looking at Parkinson's and how you can, help yourself. You must things that you must do. You must have a daily routine of exercise. You must eat healthy. You must interact with people. If you lock up in your house, you must
Well,
go outside.
Diana, when me grew up,
Mm-hmm.
they call it senile. Yeah,
Yeah,
you
everybody do that.
remember?
Yeah.
Yes,
Just because if you got you're senile back in the days, right? You're
yes.
senile. I mean, never know for many years it didn't matter to me.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody calls somebody senile. To me, because you're old and you just forget Phil and so forth, right?
Mm-hmm.
But we never, as a youth, never really translate that into meaning that it's really an illness that you
Mm-hmm.
have, that where you actually
Yeah,
lose
that's true.
all coordination. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And as you grow and you see people, I have had experience of seeing persons from they are understanding me talking to them until they completely no understand nothing at all, and that never occurred to me as a young youth. It just didn't occur, and now it's happening so often. So many of my friends are losing their ability to communicate. They're having memory issues, or they have no issues at all. No issues at all.
See, there I come back to IT. Over the years, the older people them in the community would be out and about, and the entire community interact with them and talk to them and pass the whole day. And there's that constant engagement. Nowadays, everybody just in them little space, in them little phone,
Yeah.
little thing, and there is not that deliberate and consistent interaction with the old people. So increasingly, them going to forget. Them don't know your phone number for them to write it down in a book, for go to a book and look for it no more, and then can't call you because then can't
You know,
manipulate your phone.
as I talk about that, I know kind of sad because I always like to see them posting like an older person missing. And
Mm-hmm.
they would do like something like maybe people need to start walking with information on them. So
Mm-hmm.
like people can know, cause like usually I guess when they ask them their name and such, they don't even know. So if people start walking with their information, like a card with their name and number, who point of contact. So if like a police or somebody pick them up, they're able to contact their family immediately.
But you see,
Because
But think about that for a minute.
on them, so we need to put a chip in beneath their skin.
yeah,
All them have to do is scan it, but then when the IT go down, what happen?
yeah,
I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to remember growing up
Mm.
if I actually knew anybody who was completely out of it. I know several people in my life now who are completely out of it or almost there, right?
You have to talk our business, right? So like that, Leo. You
I
have to
know. That's why it takes so long for your company
just
show this morning. It takes so long for your company show this morning, right? But as I think about it, I don't remember anybody unless are the madman them that what we call mad people on the street,
Mhm.
and then but then I didn't remember anybody caring for them, and
Really?
they are aware of their surroundings. Do you recall anybody with
I did, but people just
dementia?
say, "Oh, me forget," and like, "Oh, you forget." Like then we like go places and like I know like people like older people like my grandmother age club. My grandmother was like involved in Golden Age Club, so like they would say like they don't remember like they went like, "Oh, where am I supposed to go?" And then like forget, but we used to say, "Oh, you're just forgetful," and you laugh it off. But it's usually early signs if you can't remember certain things,
But I
but we
can't
laugh it
remember
off.
anybody. I can't remember anyone in my midst. No, there were mad people on the road, and maybe these were
And that's how mad
dementia
people,
dementia people. I
old
don't know.
people.
I don't know if they were mentally
It's a
mad
mental
people,
mental health,
right?
mentally mental.
Or they were completely demented. I don't know I don't know how when I was growing up.
Alzheimer's and
Yeah, I
dementia.
don't know. I don't know what it was.
Yeah, it wasn't a thing.
Not Parkinson's, Alzheimer's. Yes,
Yeah,
Alzheimer's.
it was a thing. But let me read some comment because some big paragraph just come in.
Yeah.
Um, Juliet said it was more than 1 week. Sandra said, I'm going to be like Leo. How come I didn't get birthday wishes? LOL. Sandra jealous. Jesse said, yes, I have a Jamaican doctor and that's what he calls it.
Senile.
Senile.
Yeah, Sina.
Senile.
Ali said, as Leah said, information is golden. The larger companies buy the independent companies that are willing to sell because at the onset of forming their countries, they are thinking of existing strategies, which is to sell the companies to larger entities for billions. About 12 years ago, WhatsApp started out as the free, then it became 99 cents, but then they moved to a subscription model. I deleted it because not many people had it and I was unwilling to pay for a subscription. Once GN bought the bundle with their other products, they offered it free. Free is available due to ads that are advertised, pay for similar to TV advertising.
Yeah, man. It seems like YouTube.
Yeah.
You
Juliet
watch YouTube.
said,
Yeah.
yeah, Juliet said dementia is a hell of a thing. Caring for someone with it now, serious. And said good morning.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, we
if you
send
think
you
about
away
it,
for love because we know said it must be hard. Because I mean, you deal with
Hard.
people who don't even have dementia and it's hard enough as is. Imagine those who have dementia. So
Oh
we
boy,
separate from all the time.
I'm telling you,
It's hard.
yeah, I have people around me with dementia, and let me tell you something. It's a rough thing for the people who are caring for them.
Mhm.
Rough. I talk about it's probably the roughest thing that you can ever do as a human being. I don't care what kind of trouble you have in your life. When
Mhm.
you have a family member who's demented and completely demented, it make it even so much worse. Your life is no longer yours. It
It's
belongs to
hard.
the other person. Yeah. It's really
It's hard
hard.
because it's
You,
draining on you too because you have
you
to deal
can't
with
leave. You
somebody.
can't go anywhere. You can't be anywhere else. And unless you have a home that you can send this person to where they have the resources and everything else to take care of these people,
Yeah.
you can't do it. You're gonna die before them.
Yeah, because now they have like actually facilities. Like, I know in Florida, because I had a client that had it and his wife had to put him there, where they
Mm,
have like homes that care for them specifically. I don't know if they do that in Jamaica or other places, but like I know in Florida, they
Mhm.
have homes that are catering, so like, but your family can visit you.
yeah.
So that's it. Because it was hard, like the wife said, I have to get a divorce because I don't know what, because sometimes they're very hostile too, like
Yes.
with it, because they kind of know what's going on, so they can be very
Mhm.
physical.
Mhm.
So it's really hard.
Some are quiet. Some are very. They get very aggressive
But yeah,
and violent sometimes.
yeah,
And you know as a caretaker can be at risk
yeah,
sometimes. So it's not just to taking care of a person for a couple of hours. It's 24 hours because sometimes when you are sleeping, they are awake. And so it's a very tough. I give out a lot of respect to people who are taking care of but I know that once they're done taking care, their life is no longer theirs because they can't go have no more boyfriend or no girlfriend because for them life completely changed.
yeah.
And
Because that's why now they do have a program too for caregivers because they
Yeah,
try to teach them how to cope with it. Because sometimes they say like you yourself will need to go into therapy
yeah.
while dealing with it because it's a lot to handle.
It's a horrible thing. It's a horrible thing, and as I say, I have experience. But let me say, you see how uno vex about uno talk about Michelle and welcome back, Michelle. Look, look for me eye, right?
But
This
yeah,
week, are the first me I wear this a glasses on the show, and nobody no recognize it, right? So you see, uno bias just because Michelle pretty, just because Michelle have hairstyle and all this sitting there. That's why uno go and so. This is the first time me I wear glasses on the show, and nobody no make no comment about it.
and I
Welcome
also wear
glasses,
glasses.
no welcome glasses,
I
pan
knew
face,
glasses.
that kind of thing. Yeah,
Welcome,
Yes.
Leah
this is
glasses.
absolute. This is wrong.
I was
Welcome, Leah
wondering
glasses.
what happened to how come Leo looks so strikingly handsome this morning.
Well, listen
And
here.
now I know
All
you're
Well,
right.
wearing
listen to this. This are all
glasses.
sweet mouth,
That's
sweet
sweet
mouth
talk
woman.
here.
Yeah. You got about your business. Me not even listening to you.
Don't fall for it, Leah. Don't
No, I
fall for
am
it.
not. I am not. I
Alice
am
said
not.
good morning. Alice said Blue Zone study and subsequent Netflix on Netflix series is good to watch. Lorna
All right.
says started my birthday with the usual Sunday morning church activities. Later in the evening, my daughter gave me a surprise party. I'm just thanking God.
Ooh, you
They
go,
can move
girl.
fast. It was a big one. Jesse said, yes, Leo, I agree with you. Mark said Chicago. Jesse is laughing. Anne is
Mhm.
laughing. Nice glasses, Leo.
Alice, tell us
Alice
about
said,
Blue Zone.
yeah, she said the show features 7 places in the world where people live to above 100 years, routinely on food, health, and it speaks about diet, activity, socialization, exercise as key factors.
Yes.
Alzheimer's major factor is sedentary lifestyle and
Yes,
processed food that cause plague to develop on the brain, plaque to develop on the brain.
plaques.
Genetics is also a factor, but diet and activity. Yeah, they keep saying exercise. So I'm glad I bought the treadmill.
Yes.
As I get
Exercise, yeah,
older,
Oh, hold
exercise,
on,
yes.
hold on.
Yeah.
Michelle, I wanted to review because I saw some cartoon or the other where somebody says she's seated beside her treadmill and she says she's seated on the treadmill having her coffee and doing whatever else, and say that her doctor said she was to buy a treadmill and spend 30
And
minutes
sit on
on
it. The foot now to move. The foot now to
just
move.
one
You
person
stand
when
up on it.
you said you had the treadmill, I was like, okay then.
Geraldine is laughing. Julia said, Leo, so sorry. Never realized your glasses.
Yeah.
I said,
Yeah,
happy
yeah.
birthday to all. Paula said, welcome back, Leo. Nice glasses. This is laughing.
People are mad. But
Alice
only
is very
back,
interesting. She
I
has
want
a
to
lot of facts. Very interesting, Alice.
Let's talk a little bit more about this blue zone thing that Alice is talking about.
no,
She
but
said,
before it goes there, I really
yeah.
want to talk about Juliet because Juliet takes care of her mom who has dementia. And I think
Oh,
that we hit all the notes in terms of, the experience. And I want to just pause to encourage her, to congratulate her for sticking through it. And we recognize that it must be a difficult thing for her. So,
oh,
we just want to celebrate Juliet for,
I didn't know that. That's
yes,
the
yeah, she
topic
had shared
is
it some time ago, and it must be hard for her. So anybody down in Florida side, however Juliet is, and they must drop off mango for her and
so
cheer her.
so Alice. I just wanted to reread your piece because that's an important piece here. It says the show features 7 places in the world where people live to above 100 routinely on food health, and it speaks about diet, activity, socialization, exercise, and that are key factors. Alzheimer's major factor in sedentary lifestyle. And so I totally agree with that. I think that many of us, when we retire, we say
Mm.
we are going to relax our brain now because all my life I have worked. I don't want to work. I just feel that that's the wrong attitude
Wrong
towards retirement.
approach.
You know what I mean? I think that retirement should be some. I don't think there should be retirement. I think that you should
Agree with that.
move,
Should be no retirement.
transition to
Work,
something else. That's what I think.
work, and can't work no more.
Yeah, man, you walk till you can't walk no more. I believe this idea of it's a man-made idea of resting and relaxing after, but it's really bad for your health,
Yes,
especially your mind.
yes.
And that's why I tell people, if you have nothing to do, go and join one or
Club.
two 501c3 non-profit organizations and volunteer your services and keep
Find
that mind
active,
going.
Yes.
Because
find activities
I
that you
see
like
people
doing.
buy these crossword puzzle thing and say them do it. To me, that's sedimentary too. Also, you're not giving your brain any breather, any brand new oxygen to flow through. I believe that you need to be out there actively doing things, and if you ask anybody who lived over 100, it's because they were actively
Active.
working.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I find something to read.
And that's I want to back up your point. Earlier this week, when Dr. Beverly Frey, health committee task force hosted hosted a webinar, and they were looking at dementia and the other thing that we're talking about, not Parkinson's, the other one, um,
Alzheimer's.
Alzheimer's. And they shared in the presentation that the University of Miami has an extensive research going on, looking on dementia and how it was, and they came up with these 10 pointers, and I sorry I can't recall what the 10 pointers were, to say what you need to do. But I remember that they say you must have daily exercise, you must have social interaction, which is why you say you can't just go home and say, okay, you're retired, so you're not going to do nothing. Take part in things, eat properly. Food and that is important, what you eat and how you eat. So I'm happy that we're having this conversation. I'm
So
probably
so I agree with you because sometimes when people retire
hmm
after after 6 months,
hmm yes, and then dead.
you not well. I'm over there. Them dead in their own mind,
hmm
because they are not important in society anymore.
hmm
Think about it. You
hmm
have had this really active lifestyle from your 20 until you're 65. And by
hmm
the time you're 66, nobody regards you. They not call you for no more uh, insights on anything. They not call you
Then
for
I
no
ask you, yeah,
all
they
you do
ask
is
your
sit down
opinion.
here now. What the hell kind of life is that? I don't
Mhm.
think that's what God put you on earth for. I believe that you ought to work until you're damn dead. That's it. That's something.
Because like even other day, when I go shopping yesterday, I was saying to myself, why we have so many older people working? Like they just come do the cash register. They don't do much. But no, it's like a lot of older people working in the supermarkets, in the stores. So I guess they're just keeping themselves busy. They're already retired, keeping themselves active, or they get involved in church, heavily involved in church, heavily involved in community stuff. So I just you as a person, if you're over the age that are retired, to just find activities, find interests that you love. When we went to St. Lucia the other day, there was like friends, older friends that are traveling. They travel various places together, keep themselves busy and enjoy life.
Oh, and that just
So
one
are
week, Michelle.
you?
She was on vacation too.
Yeah, she did go to St. Lucia without remember.
But Jesus,
No,
she
man, I
got
was
that.
on this Saturday. I was on this
Oh,
Saturday.
oh, she was too.
Well, let me
Yeah.
read some comment because I'm getting spam. We're getting spammed by somebody.
We are.
Really?
Yeah, somebody said, "Hi, Nico in Senam. I'm from Darjeeling, West Bengal, India." Sandra said, "Loma Linda in California, a Seventh-day Adventist community is part of the Blue Zone. Always the Seventh-day Church ahead of the curve. I'm telling you."
We had retreat
Nico
house.
said was saying like, "Please support him." So I think he's spamming us. Kian said, "Good morning, ladies." Karen said, "Good morning, ladies and Leo. Just joining." Paulette said, "My mom had Alzheimer's and dementia. My sister took care of her until she passed in 2020. My mom also had a wonderful aide, and my dad was also by her side. It's a very hard job and hard to see your loved one. In some cases, it is hereditary." Alice said, "Being active in the garden, walking, volunteering, keeping the breed active, reading, socializing with friends are important. Diet of whole foods, vitamin D rich foods, eliminating processed foods." Paulette said, "Some people volunteer when they are retired, some travel or get involved in groups."
Well, both
Adriana
parts for
said,
me. Me like the travel part. I mean, me no mind the volunteer. That will continue. But me like the travel part. See new places
yeah,
and new
yeah,
things.
experience nothing. Adriana said, "That's why most larger over 55 communities have numerous activities within their compound. It's just that people don't participate as much
Yeah.
as they should." Yeah, don't you mean? They do trips, grocery shopping, lectures, salsa, dance, card games, pickleball, etc. Yeah, the older communities do that.
You know, me
Norman said,
me need to find one of them places if you go live, you know.
"Yeah, you need to go. But you're there, Jamaica. So why you not have? You should be all over exploring Jamaica. So many
I mean,
things
I
to
reach ahead,
do.
but when we old, we have no pickleball. We need one place to play pickleball. I want to learn.
You play on the tennis court, 'cause that's how we played on.
Oh, you play it on the, yeah, you love it? Anyway, go
Yeah, I
on.
love it. Norma said, "Leo, I just unfriend you about retirement. I'm going to have a lot of fun around Jamaica."
Then now, man, then we'll make you unfriendly because of retirement.
I don't know.
We now get
Lorna
that.
said, "Lord Leo, nurses have to retire. Pain and bad back take over. We volunteer after retirement." Alisa said, "Think about how the body is designed and evolving. We are not evolved in to be in cars going everywhere." True. Walking is good. I guess I agree with that we should remain active and enjoy life after retirement. Work when you're young. Mark said,
Hey,
"No, but I would pickleball. Why?" I like it. Clive
ooh,
said, "Thanks for the encouragement, Leo. I will draw my notice of retirement. We'll continue until death." You also nailed dementia concern. But you have to work fully. You can't scale back. You can't go in 1 day, 2 day. You can't find something else you want to do. But be busy. That's the point. Be active. Be active. Keep your brain active.
I think that right, COVID, coming out of COVID, was when I saw most people or recognized that most people came out with dementia. And
Yeah.
I think I don't know. They may have been signs before or they have had it before, but then COVID being in the house for a year, 2 years, did not make anything any easier. And then things just start. Hey, listen, COVID, when you were in COVID, if you were as scared as some people were, that thing it was kind of closing in on you. Your walls were closing in on you inside your house because you're afraid to go outside, go breathe fresh air because you don't know if COVID out there and all the thing there. And
Yeah.
so those things have a lot to do with how your mind start to break down, and that's what I think. And when you don't actively participate with other people, if you think about getting old, let's talk about a little bit getting old. When you're getting older, the older you get is the less friends you have, less persons to talk to. And what happened is when you wake up in the morning, who are you going to pick up the phone and call? What if your friend is not accustomed to using the phone and you can't talk to them?
Yeah.
What do you do? That kind of thing. And so the older you get is the less active your brain gets because you're not using it as much as you used to. So if you're not using something, the old adage says, if you're not using it, you'll lose it. Pretty much, that's what they say, right? So I think that's where I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a psychologist. I'm not a surgeon. But I believe, based on what we've experienced over the years, that's where the crux of the problem is.
Okay, let me read some more comment. Mark said pickleball too trendy. Yeah, get trendy like since last year. Nobody cared before. Sandra said, Bestie, what are you thinking with your finger on your chin? You're thinking of a master plan.
I think how me want some breakfast, I know.
Norman said, I have been working for over 30 years now. I'm going to take time and enjoy some of all that money and leave
Yes,
the rest to charity in Jamaica. True, live your life, travel,
yes.
find something to do what interests
It's
you.
a good thing. Well, now
Sandra
man,
said,
hold on. Read when now man say I'm gonna do the rest of the money there.
give it to charity in
Married to
Jamaica.
Married to Diana. Married to Diana.
Sandra
Diana,
said,
Diana will find out to use
A
it.
good thing say me a charity at Jamaica. Let me just spread it, me I know.
Sandra said it's a wrong finger too. LOL. Gregory said, greetings, Michelle, Diana, Leo, and the viewers.
Yeah. Sandra,
Lorna
thank
said,
you
I
so
had to
much.
work during COVID outbreak. It was a rough time. Can you imagine? Imagine we go through COVID. My God.
You know, and Sandy, thanks for pointing out my trailing off with my thoughts. But the truth is that I was thinking about how the University of Miami focuses a lot of their study on the Hispanics because they have such a growing population. And there is opportunity for people of color like us Jamaicans and Caribbean people to participate in the studies as well, and the dementia studies that they're conducting. And I think that we need to encourage our people to participate in these research so that we can better understand it, because you're going to find out we're going to be the ones left back here in another couple of years still struggling with the issues of dementia, and the other groupings them move right along because they participate in the research. So I'm encouraging people. University of Miami, for those of you down there, they have Miller School of Medicine, and they're looking at the whole cognitive neuroscience issues. We need to participate in that. Make them know so that we want to participate in the research more. Also, the second thing, so thanks, Sandy, that's where my thought had gone. I noticed that my friend Clive is on. Thanks, Clive, for commenting.
Are you a friend that? Are you a friend that? Him a tell me say him unfriend me. I him say him unfriend
No,
me.
no, no. I know my friend I unfriend you. My
Hold
friend
on,
Clive
hold
is
on.
a very, he say I
He's
go withdraw the notice of retirement.
okay. All right, all right.
He now go better retire.
Right, please
No,
don't.
no. And then no man, no. Oh, he said I go enjoy money. Yes, no man, wait there for me there for me I retire. So
Okay.
You have good charity.
yeah, I'm
Juliet
like
say,
yeah,
true.
good choice.
Juliet said, true, Dr. Diana. True.
Mhm. Yeah, we need to participate.
We were supposed to have a couple online, right?
A couple one.
One
A
couple,
man and woman.
one man and woman.
Two.
Hold on, there. Hold on. And a couple of. That's what you meant. No, couple means man and woman. We're supposed to have a wife and husband on the
Yeah,
show this
wife and
week.
husband. Couple can be anything. Two wife, but
But
we're just being specific that it was a husband and
right,
To talk about what?
they're married. Then they're together for 49 years. Oh, who you be with together for 49 years? 49 years with one somebody?
So they couldn't make it this time, but we look forward to that. At that time, we can talk about relationships. Um,
But all you did with one somebody for 49 years.
well, you can
Because
ask the
people are
relation.
committed, and it's not like nowadays, you know, just run because, oh, me not like how the person smell, me not like how the person talk.
Of
People
course,
work it
the
out.
red dress where she
So you
wear.
smell
She wear.
bad. So
Yeah.
you smell bad, me mask it up and we deal with it. You know what I mean? Just pick up your left.
This is
People work it out.
49 years. That's from, what is it, 25? That's from 1975, you know?
Wow.
That's a local.
But
Been
but,
through
but
it
think about
all.
it. You've known other people for that long period. Um,
But that's a different thing. You sleep with somebody same way every night, get up
Grow
every morning
together.
for 49
You know,
years.
but you don't know if you 49 years and sleep together.
but
We don't
but
know if
but
you
Yes.
you know,
49 years.
I suppose
Because
you know
marriage goes in
sacrifices that
stages.
people make. A relationship is about making sacrifice, just like your relationship with your children. You have to make sacrifices for them to support them.
Me
And if
only there with them
you're married,
for 18
okay,
years and then
okay,
gone.
you can't make me go talk foolishness when me I try get Norman for spending money with me. See me at the and you want me to come talk
To live
foolishness.
out the
You
rest of
know,
your
You
I
want
life.
me to come
encourage.
talk the relationship
Me I
can
help now, man. Me I help now, man.
no man, the relationship can work.
Dianna said they're not participating in the research at you and they don't even want to drive to Miami. Mark said
Who said
32
I'm not
years from me
participating
and
in the
Lorraine.
research?
Like I guess when I talk about other people, groups participating, she was saying they're
Okay.
not going to because they don't want to drive to Miami.
So,
Miami
so
is horrible to drive. Mark said 32 years for me and Lorraine, Leo.
Ooh, see that Mark tell me about that. 32 years
But
of
Leo not do about 30 add to.
who?
Leo, I'll make
Leo,
kill up himself.
Leo mash up a long
Leo,
time.
we just want broke out. That's number one.
Long time. Oh,
Yes, I said, there you go, Michelle.
hey, 32 years is actually admirable. It's
Good
admirable
time.
to be together with somebody for 32 years. I was just making a mess of a good thing. 49 years is actually a very, very, very good thing to have 49 years with one person. To
yeah.
me, and not only just to have 49 years, but to have 49 good years where they can still go out and date, dance and laugh and and wind upon one another. I mean, to me, that's absolutely fabulous.
Yeah, because it makes sense if you can't find that one person that you can spend the rest of your life
But
with
really and
and
truly, you
work it
really
out.
want to just have one person all the
Diana,
days.
Yeah,
don't go there,
yes,
Diana.
yes,
Do
Dr.
not go
Diana.
there.
No,
Yes, Dr.
seriously.
Diana. Not
But
everybody
I
wants to
just came
be
off of
up
that,
and
Diana. You
down.
just don't cuss me off about it. Huh? Oh, you are going to jump on that the bandwagon now.
No, but seriously, think about it. Seriously. You want to
Yeah,
spend 50 years
seriously. I
with
would.
one person,
I
50
would.
years?
I would.
How much
I
more you
would.
can do, right, Diana? One way you can do so much.
I would want to spend the rest of my life because to me, just like I don't like meeting a lot of people, so I'm good
You're going to
in
have
that way.
dementia. You're going to have dementia.
That's why.
Because
That's why I get my treadmill. That's why I get my
I go
treadmill.
sit up on the treadmill and say,
so
what time
I have our coffee. I have our coffee.
And that's why I make me travel. That's why I shop. And with my crazy clients, they will keep me busy. But yeah, but I would want a relationship where it's just that one person for the rest. You go do things together, go explore the world together. Why be doing it with multiple people when you can just and start over with multiple people when you can just have one person?
But what's wrong with multiple people?
Yeah, well, that
For me, nothing is wrong. People love it, but for me, I prefer to just have one person. I don't want multiple people
all
But
right.
to
there are people
reintroducing
out there
myself.
who enjoy
Yeah,
multiple
they love it.
people
I have
because
friends who do.
and look at the benefit. Look at the benefit. The
Why
benefit is
benefit?
you have more people to talk to when you get to like 80 and 85 and 90. You have more people to talk to rather than the one person. But if the person die anytime soon or have dementia, you're gone. It's like your life gone too.
But
Come
when
on,
I think in worst case scenario,
when you read the comment, them have
we're
step
not
on,
looking at the worst
step
case.
on track.
Okay. Lorna says someone afraid of dementia and Alzheimer's It's not nice when your mental capacity diminish. You think you're all right, and everyone around you is suffering.
I agree with that.
Yes.
Yeah, Angela. So when participating in the study at they provide transportation. Oh,
Oh,
good to
that's
know.
right. Thank you very much
Good
for
to
that
know.
update. Yes. Dr.
Okay,
Garcia
Paula
is the
said.
deputy chair for the committee that put on the webinar. So thanks for that.
Okay,
So
Paula said.
Angela Wright is online.
You know, see, she just reached
Angela, yeah, she just
when she
post
finished.
something.
Oh, hello, Angie, my
Paulette
friend.
said, Paulette said, my parents would have celebrated their 65th anniversary in September.
Whoa, that's a long
Oh,
time.
Yeah,
Damn.
yeah, all people married for a long time, especially Christian ones.
so I was telling Dan about this, but sorry to break you. But I interviewed a lady um a couple of years ago. She was 103 years old, right? And bright and witty like hell. I thought about she was a teacher. And her husband had just died at 100. He was 100 years old. And
Woo.
they were together for 75 years.
Mm-hmm.
They got married when she was 25.
Mm-hmm. Too
And
late, we know.
and they had been dating since she was 18, and he never get no nushi at all until he was 25. Right? So
Until they're married.
until they married. When they married, her parents taught her that
Yeah.
there is no giving up any nushi until you're married, until the man married to you. And he did not have enough money to marry to her until he was 25. And when he got married, that's
Good
when he
man.
found out what the nushi was like.
Lock her, and then she lock him down. She lock him right down.
And she told me all of this, She said, him couldn't even kiss her upon her cheek. He have to come and shake and he can dance, but he couldn't
And
even
that's
kiss
the
her upon.
best way. And get to know her intimately. And get
Oh
to know
my gosh,
her
what a
through the
weird
years.
thing. That's a weird thing.
No, but it's good for weird and
7
get to know
years,
the person. That's what the
Michelle.
problem
7 years, we
is.
tell people
7 years, Michelle.
and 7
Nothing
years.
is wrong with that. I would they rush. And by the time you find out the person, you realize you know what the person. But
7
that's
years.
not good. You have to get to know the person.
After
It takes
one,
7 years.
after 6 months, you're supposed to know that person. If it is
No,
spent 10
No,
years.
6 months,
unless
no.
you're really mature and all of
Because
that.
sometimes it definitely not come
after a
out till
year, you
later.
don't know the person.
Sometimes it definitely not come out till later.
A year, after a year.
Jesse said 40 plus, lots of ups and downs with God's grace. So Jesse, 40 years, she said
Jesse,
ups
you
and
got
downs.
40 years. Oh my God, that's
Oh,
not
yeah. I
40
just
years.
got
Yeah.
40
That's
years. She got
1984. That's before I was born. That's
married
before I was
40 years.
born.
Jesse don't know
1984.
nothing about married 40 years. Jesse, I said people with 40 years have God grace and ups and downs. You see, Jesse, a girl at 20, how she must know about 40 years of marriage?
Paula said my parents did everything to get there.
Listen to Angela. Me love Angela now. Listen. I, Leo, are you talking about polyamorous relationship? Otherwise, you what?
You only
You
have
only
one
have
relationship at that time.
one.
No way you're going
Oh,
into the retirement with those past companions.
Lord, oh,
In
you
fact,
open,
you
open,
probably don't even talk to them anymore.
open
Seen all the
relationship.
other move. Seen all the other move. Seen all the other move. I don't think you should go to a retirement home because seeing all the other moving
No,
will cause
Leo
problem.
need to
All of them
marry.
are pregnant. All of them are pregnant at the
You
end of the
know,
day.
Leo need
you
to
don't need
marry
to
that
marry.
person. You need to marry. Somebody need to marry him and take him out and miss it. You need to marry him. Andrea Bentley says, Angela Wright, good to know that the transportation is provided if you participate in the studies. You had to skip that one.
Jesse
So,
Smith says 49 years, not 40.
Oh, Mark said, I
Excellent.
can only deal with one woman at a time. Always been that way for me.
very good, Mark. Commendable.
Always good at seeing out with them multiple people. Just find this one person you like, get to know them, and just live life, do things together.
49 years. Hold on. When did 49 years start? 70 what?
49 years ago.
Yeah, but it's 70 what? It's 50 years would be 74. Lord, that's 75. Lord.
1975.
That's nice.
Oh, Jesse said husband has Alzheimer's now.
Oh, never
Sorry to
mind.
hear.
I suppose you don't live with the memories and the fondest days. And I hope
Yeah.
you're hoping not too hard and you have some support.
Make sure you wine on him, you dance man and wine on him, okay?
Or him can
Good,
do this
good.
thing.
Make sure you wine on him. You play a couple buju bantan and wine on him.
No, me not like Buju Banton for whining. You need the other song for whining. You
Oh
need
man, you have so good
Action.
whining song.
Huh?
You have so good whining song,
Mouth.
man.
Oh, you mean what?
no, that's
Action.
not a Buju song. Nadine Sutherland and one other one. I said,
Oh, okay. I never buju that. Eh?
yeah, no,
Okay.
But you have enough whining song, man.
Yeah, man.
You have
Buju have
enough
enough
Dagari
whining song.
song.
And Beryl
Dagari
someone
song.
sang them. Yeah, just play a tune and play a song out. Just wine on
Cynthia's
him.
Class, man. Play two Cynthia's Class and get going.
That a waltz. With Diana.
Yes, but
That's
he knows
waltzing.
that's the kind of
That's
thing where you
waltzing. Me say wine.
walk with him.
Don't.
Just take time and just
No.
walk.
The man want wine. No.
One, it's gonna be too fast for him.
Oh, you know that.
Well, true.
Okay.
All right, we'll leave it there. So.
Jesse.
Leave it there, so.
I am actually sad to know. So I have a cousin with his wife with dementia, and so I
Yes.
actually know how devastatingly hard it is, and so I'm sad to hear about that. I know that you're doing your wonderful best.
Okay, Lauren, I think she proud of us. I don't know what that emoji mean.
She laugh, you know, she said she did with love. She laugh
Oh,
too.
she
She
laugh
laugh
after
right
me.
here.
Juliet said love.
Love that very
Lorna
song.
said when it's your daughter, you want them to wait until they're married. I saw them and they're staying now. They will talk all of this, but when it comes to them pitney, totally different.
Me have my gun on my side.
Okay, Jesse said yes, you know he likes Jimmy Cliff and Bob Marley. He even at times sing. So that's
Oh,
awesome.
see what I mean? All right, yeah.
So that is fabulous because she can play got to have Kaya now.
Oh God, Diana sing.
What song is that?
Diana singing.
The voice
Kaya.
is messing it up. I don't know what she's singing. Maybe somebody else could sing. I joke.
Come on, let me find a song there, man. Let me find a song there.
Yes.
Hold on there.
No, so you can so you see Jesse, I forgot Lego little wine in no button.
Oh God. Did I hear Diana start singing a while ago? Maybe go find the song. Maybe go find the song.
That
Bob Marley, Kaya.
Bob Marley, Kaya. Have that album too.
Kaya.
Kaya. You know,
Karaoke. Okay, let me see
yes.
if I can find it.
Make me sing it for Jesse. Jesse, what your husband name? And if I go, yes, make me sing it for Jesse.
Okay.
also.
Juliet
let me
said the
tell you.
people you mentioned love music. Restream.
Yes.
I've received 100 messages today. Wow. They said
Wow.
we get an award. Lauren said, "Woy,
She did love.
woy, boom, boom, woy."
She laughed till she have to say, "Whoa, you remember when you not laugh, good laugh when you get a
It's falling. Got to ask Kaya now. All right.
got to have Kaya no. Yes, that's for Carlton. So see that Jesse will give you a jump start. Got to have Kaya no. What was Kaya then?
Lauren is dancing. So Carlton,
Kaya?
Jesse said Carlton.
You know
His
the name
name is
Kaya?
Carlton. No,
Yeah,
no name
but-
Kaya. I
Then-
don't know what name Kaya. My name Kaya.
All right. Kaya, if I don't know how it works in the song.
Uh-huh. But I want to know what it means in the song. I don't want
Kaya,
to know the voice. I
okay,
want
Kaya is
what is Kaya in the song. I like it.
okay, but Kaya in our days is what made beds. The mattress was made up of Kaya,
Yes,
which
it's
is like
from coconut trash.
coconut trash. Yes, that's Kaya, and it full up what is its name again? Chink.
Yes, I hear it about chink already.
You hear me talk about chink already, right?
Yes.
And so got to have Kaya now. Me never understand the term. Wake up and turn I loose. Wake up and turn I loose. Got to have Kaya. I don't know. Can somebody help us? Let me look at the words. I'm going to look at the words and read them to see if they make sense. Because sometimes you you listen to songs or songs play, and you don't know what the lyrics are saying. You just love the sound of it, right?
Mhm.
And so I'm gonna find the lyrics of this one.
Yeah, we need to decipher. We need to break it down. We need to
Break it
analyze.
down. Yeah.
Yes. And
Yeah.
and when for me, when I hear got to have kaya now because the rain is falling, I'm thinking that he's saying that he needs to have a spliff or something. And I'm wondering if the
Yeah.
word
I don't
is
think
meant
it's split. You think
for
it's split?
yes, that he wants to have a spliff now because the rain falling and he might get pensive.
All right. So here are the words. I'm sure you're seeing them right now, right? Are you seeing the words?
No.
Oh,
Not
okay. Here it is. Okay,
so
coming
far.
up. Okay, so the words are saying, "Wake up and turn me loose. For the rain is falling. Got to have kaya now. For the rain, I am so high. I even touch the sky above the falling rain. I feel so good in my neighborhood. So here I come again. Got to have kaya. I'm so high. I even touch. So I
Also,
don't know.
is him high?
He must be in his bed and getting high,
Yes, him smoking weed.
right? Okay, so he must smoke weed in a kaya bed.
No, him smoking weed and the weed is the kaya. All
I
right.
don't know, you know.
That's a literary expert to analyze that for us.
Yeah, I need somebody to
Okay,
realize it.
so Juliet said, lovely morning with you all. Lorna said, Mark, your faithful viewer is my hobby since
Oh,
1992.
ooh,
Oh,
Oh,
hold on. So what are they? Mark and Jesse?
no, Mark
Lorraine.
and Lorraine.
Mark and
Somebody needs
Lorraine.
to Jesse husband named
Yes,
Carl.
Carlton.
Oh,
So Lorraine
Angela
and
said,
husband and wife. So do we see there now? Story come
so we have
together.
husband and wife they watch.
Yes.
Yay!
oh, very
Yay.
Angela
nice.
said,
Oh my God.
yeah.
Thank you. Me
Time to share
thank you.
that praise.
My heart broke. Broke my heart this morning. A good,
Why?
a good heart broke. A good heart broke. Thank you so much, guys.
Juliet said coconut trash.
Coconut Shop.
Angela,
Can we have? Would you guys be okay coming onto the show? Come tell us what made 49 so great. Is it how many years? Is it?
no, that has something that husband with dementia. She
Okay,
has
all
the
right.
49
So
year.
how
But
many years does Mark
Not
and
Mark.
Lorraine have?
Mark have 32 years.
Mark at 32. But he can't tell you because after summer we not make 2 year, much more 30.
But
Or
there's a couple on there. Lorraine and who?
Lauren and Mark
That's what I'm
at
saying.
32 years. 32
Can,
years.
can we have them on the show to tell us
yes.
how 32 years work? Because I mean, some of us are struggling with 1 year.
Who they struggle? You?
So we need some refreshers, some understanding of how did 32 work for you. What is it that make people live to 95 and them still they're together, that kind of thing. Can you guys come on? It would be
Yeah,
nice
all
to
right.
have you both.
Yeah. Angela said they have memory care centers, nursing homes for people with dementia. Also available is night care, daycare, because people with Alzheimer's are more active awake at night. The expensive sundown syndrome when they are prone to violence and strain after 6 p.m. Wow.
Wow.
Lorraine said, Lorraine.
That's what
Lorna
we
said,
give you all the knowledge. Read that back again for me though, Michelle.
they
Let me
have memory care centers, nursing homes for people with dementia. Also available is night care, daycare, because people with Alzheimer's are more active awake at night. They
okay.
experience sundown syndrome when they are prone to violence and strain after 6 p.m.
They
Okay.
don't
So that's
understand,
something
they don't
to
understand the
know.
dark. They don't understand the dark.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Lorna said maybe it's a little weed.
Yes.
Lauren
Little.
said love.
Me alone the on the same
Angela said,
weed.
I think she's me member. Said bed used to make out of kaya back in the day. Remember how it used to prick you?
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
joke.
it prick you at night time, it juke you. Not
Yeah.
prick. Where you get that word from? No, we're not pricking at Jamaica. A juke. It juke you at night
It
time.
took you.
Yeah.
Um
And it fill up a sink.
Juliet is clapping. Mark said Mark working today, so he's
Lorraine
working.
Mark working today.
All
Yeah,
right.
Clive said he's already high, so he needs
Some
loving.
Kaya.
Lauren said we'd happily come on
Have you that
his
know?
next Saturday off. So she said
All
the
right.
next Saturday
So let's
off.
plan. Oh, tell us when you're gonna be off, Lorraine, and so we can have you on, and you can tell us a little bit
When
about
work.
how me can ensure that I have 32 years or 49 years, that kind of thing. That we need to understand.
Sutherland TV said make it under 32 days.
Oh, what list?
But the thing is, like in life in America, it has had its ups and downs. It has had its Jim Crow days. It's days when it go to war with people and fight and infighting inside social problems. But then there's growth, right? Overall, you've seen the growth from no TV at all to satellite. So that we are talking about crowdfunding, crowd striker, and all that stuff there, right? But there's growth no matter what the turmoil was before throughout the process. You still have growth, and I'm thinking that those 32 years with Lorraine and Mark, it's probably fraught with, and Lorraine may I take liberty, fraught with some of the problems of marriage and relationship. But then when you still make 32 years, and 32 years still something to brag about. So
Yes.
tell us, those are the things that we want. I want to know how you get over some of the issues that you had in your relationship. What are some of the issues and how you get over them? How you get back to parking after him just come and yell at you, or you go and yell at him and don't have to come back together again and make life. What is it that make that friendship work?
Communication is key. Like I don't know, but on the outside, I could say communication is
What
key.
is communication though? I
So
mean,
having open communication, understanding, try to understand, let go of the egos, try to understand where the other person is coming from when they're expressing themselves and their feeling, and try to find a
but
common
communication could
ground.
also be, Michelle, like you at 5 o'clock this evening, you vex with me, right?
Mm-hmm.
And me in my mind say, boy, I want some sex later on. 9 o'clock come and you still vex with me. And me in a vex with you because me want some sex, right? And then me touch you and you turn over.
Because you did not ask the person what is wrong. So if you had had that communication and say, what is wrong, honey? What did I do wrong? When you talk and talk, and
Me.
then at 9 o'clock you would have had your sex.
So all right,
But
so
what you did was ignore her and her needs and why she was upset, and then it continued. And it might continue for 5, 10 days. But you have to be smart enough to go in and say, you know what? I know you're upset. I see you're upset. Do you want a moment? And then have the conversation. And then
Michelle
you move
attack.
on.
Make Michelle talk.
I know.
Make Michelle talk. Make Michelle talk. Michelle sound like me all of a sudden. What happened? You all right, Michelle?
I'm becoming an expert.
Michelle sound like me all of a sudden. What? Oh my God.
I guess with age, with age comes maturity. With age comes maturity.
All right. I like that. I like that a lot. Diane don't have no comeback for that.
No, so I mean, I have no comeback more than to say that in the same vein, what's her name? Jessie Smith and her husband who's having the dementia. It would be interesting to have her perspective as to how she manages this challenge, because what make you stay,
Yeah,
Happy
it's a
love.
big, it's humor. That's Diana.
Hmm?
That's the big question.
Mhm,
That's a title of a book.
mhm.
Yeah.
You understand?
It has to be love. That's why I say like getting to know, like when I said the 7 year wait, it's just the memories to me and the love you have for the person. I remember who the person was will make you want to stay with
But
that
sometimes
person.
love differ, because I love this person, but I don't love
That's
them.
not true love.
No,
No,
That's
but
not
no,
true
it's
love.
I love
I
them.
don't
Love them.
I am different in that sense. I understand what Jesse is going through. I understand what the issue is when it comes to loving that person and wanting to do the best for them.
Unconditionally.
But what do you think about when you have to say to yourself, "Oh, this person is not gonna come back"? It's not like they have the cold and you take care of them, and then the cold goes away and the person come back to normal. This is something that you are gonna have to do for the rest of your life. How do you manage it? How do you manage
Yeah.
knowing that this person is never gonna come back to who they are, and you have to dealing with this on a day-to-day basis? That's
Yeah,
that's
but
that's humongous challenge that you
it,
that,
it
that you have to deal
it
with.
is. I kind of have to put like the person before. I don't know. This is kind of different, but kind of similar. Cause like with my mother, when she was going through the final, and like to me, I feel like I had to be there because you want to be there to ensure the person have the companionship that they need, and just to have somebody to talk to. And I remembering who she was and how she had transitioned. So you just mentally want to be there. So you kind of forget about yourself, which I did for a while, which I usually say it's not good because you just want to give them the comfort and everything. So to me, it's just like once you have that love and foundation, you go want to stay. You go want to be there because you understand the vows what you took for better or for worse. Like, yeah, it could be a rough patch. But why abandon the person that
Yeah,
you
yeah, yeah.
know
It's easy to
it
say that.
ha
It's easy to say that, Michelle. The person who is, and
In
I
it.
understand the person who's in it. What what do they go through in their minds when they are there and having to feed, when they are there and having to clean, because the person,
you
uh, the
just
per-
do it.
the person in dementia does not know that they are pooing themselves over the floor, and they don't know that
Yeah.
they're supposed to shower, and those things have a serious impact on you if you are not having uh,
Support.
some mental help with somebody else who can keep you
Support.
level and
You
focus.
need the
It's really a
support,
tough
but
thing.
but when you go into it and you're going and they see that like yeah them a poop and whatever, I think I say, oh my God, it's like you just know you have to do it. It's like something click and it's just your obligation. I remember saying you want the person to have dignity, saying I'm gonna want like leave them in that field. You know what I
And
mean?
we
You
understand
want
that,
to keep it
definitely.
dignified. So it's kind of like one mental trigger. So if you genuinely love the person and care for the person, you're gonna want to do it. 'Cause you gotta remember who the person was
And
and
Because
what
the
they
person is no
expected.
longer the person that you know,
Yeah, but you remember who they were.
but you have to remember
Yeah,
who they were.
yeah, and give them the dignity. I remember like the moments of luck. I yeah, go bad, but you gotta remember the good times and the laughs, and everything. So like people run from it because they're never in it for the right reason.
Let's
Because
take
I've
some
no,
comments.
seen
Let's,
no, and I don't think so. And some people,
some people just can't handle it.
yeah, some people just can't handle it. It's not because you never love this person with all your life and wanted to commit to them, but some people just can't
don't
handle
have those. They
and
don't
some
have
Don't
they
have the
don't have the
capacity.
hear it,
capacity to do it. Yeah.
capacity. And
Mm.
sometimes them
Yeah,
don't have a support system to
System that
support
will help them. Agree.
to be able
Take
to
some
deliver.
comments.
yeah.
They
Take
need
some
All
support.
right,
comments.
some comments.
Mm.
Okay. Lorna is laughing. Lauren said, true, true. Sutherland said, "Are the wire always pop out of the mattress and juke when you turn at night?"
No, 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 no. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that because
Lor
when we the on the bed itself, you actually see the little spokes
the
of
hook,
the kaya coming up.
the fur.
So no, no, no. Please, I don't know why. Go out of business. Yeah,
Okay,
them.
Lauren said he has become a more mellow guy. I'm a
Ah,
hold on to foolishness, but it doesn't last long. Juliet
oh.
says Michelle talked the truth. Not true. Paulette said, love and commitment makes you stay. That is true. Sutherland said, love could be it, but some people just value their commitment, especially if they are religious.
Yes.
Paulette said, there are times of frustration, but you do what you have to do. Also, family and other support also help. It's very hard. Lorraine said, it's love. We have two wonderful sons in their 20s. We're not leaving each other. A true, tell them.
Okay.
Jeffrey said, good day, one and all. Lorna said, make 35 years, then midlife crisis hit him, and him go look young girl. Still wishing him and the
Ah,
concubine
voilà,
well.
who said that?
She
Who
left him know. Lorna, she left him know, but we have to laugh. Actually, sometimes they want a young thing. You never know. But you know what? Sometimes funny. Sometimes they go to the young thing, and when they get old, and they brought
my
down the
God.
young thing, left them, and
Like
they
it
want to go back to the
continues.
woman where they
Like,
left.
yes, cycle continues. And sometimes when you out the road, say them I left her, and then they will go back to her when
Hey,
yes.
Jesse said,
Uno a bang pum man. Woman do the same goddamn thing.
woman
Just
now
stop it.
left, so.
And I just
Woman,
man do the thing there. Okay?
woman,
Woman do the
woman,
same thing.
maybe
Okay.
do a little thing on his side, but then now left their house. You know, we go left and go buy big house, like being idiots. Jesse said, yes, Michelle, I could not leave at this time of his need. The cleaning is nothing to me. I just do it. Take time out. Yeah, I just have to take breaks and just go back
Yes.
to it.
I so appreciate
Jeffrey's laughing.
don't on it. I so appreciate your candidness and your honesty about the discussion here, Jesse. Thank you for sharing, because it means a lot, not just to us, but the other people who are listening who may have the same issue but are afraid of addressing it. And so it would be my pleasure to have you on the show to talk about issues, sometime in the future, whenever you get a chance to, or you think that you are at that place where you can, to tell us about how you handle your day to day and give the rest of the world an opportunity to hear firsthand how you just do it without even thinking. You do it because you love and because of your family, because of your two sons. I want to hear all of that.
No, if you don't have 2 sons, yeah, mix them up.
Right.
Mark have 2 sons. Jesse,
Oh,
I mean, she have 2
Okay,
sons.
all
Jesse,
right.
husband have the yes.
No, I'm only listening to
Like
the read. Okay, sorry. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah. Jeffrey said, yes, woman. What about women? Then we
Women,
get a bun.
women
But
do the
then
same
I
thing
left.
too.
Then we get a bun, but then I left and do the most.
Born
Then we do
hotter,
the
born
most.
hotter than left.
Yeah, because do something.
Born hotter than left.
Yeah.
You serious?
What? What are they?
That's so good to hear.
So let's start get some bun.
Yes.
Get me bun yes, Dr. Then I will know to cheese.
Born hotter than left all day long, because you still have to come back into the house and sleep with the same person. I said, Jesus Christ, in looking at and in love somebody else, or that kind of thing. You know what I mean? Everything I go to your mind, you look on the person I said.
How could you? How dare you? How could you touch someone else, much less kiss them? How dare you?
Kind of thing, right?
Well, just hang in there. Jesse, just hang in there. It's a hard job. It is. It's really a hard job. But you're doing awesome.
Love Jesse, we love you.
You're doing awesome.
I love what she's doing.
Jeffrey say, come on, Michelle.
About what?
Man, forget bun.
Yeah.
If
here.
For bun. Bun him. Where's song we go? Bun him. Get the car.
They say only quick to look for other side, them and now look for bunny.
Florida said, yes, my dad did that when he got cancer, and my mom, she cared him to the end. Well, yeah, she took care of him to the end. Now she has Parkinson's. It was not easy for my mom, but she loved my dad. Okay. They dated from teens in Jamaica, then came here to America with nothing. Struggled together. My mom loved him and said it was her Christian obligation. He apologized through tears to her when he had a few weeks to live. At least he acknowledged it. Julius said, God be with you, Miss Jessie. He is good all the time. Jeffrey said, what, Michelle? What wrong with Bonnie and Jeffrey? Jessie said, thank you all. Love you too. Jeffrey said, no. So the land TV said, bun hot bad. Bun make buy rum and collect me change and put in another man pocket.
I couldn't hold myself. No, read the comment. I couldn't hold myself at all. Bun hot bad is true. Oh my
Jeffrey, I laugh.
God. Oh my God.
I'm happy for all these people who have had such experiences. Um, all of them right. The
I
one
know
who
people I get banana no boaty.
If you have lived, if you have lived and had relationship, you have gotten born. It's just the way life is.
A part of
It's
life.
nothing that me like what the government do, right? The government said we no business in your personal relationship. If you want live with bun for your business, if you want get bun and give bun for your business, we not create no laws against it. So it's free will. Do your thing, right? Work it out.
That's not bad. But you know, in Florida though, I don't think they changed the law. If you actually have an affair, you can actually get jailed.
Which way you get
Yeah.
that?
Yeah, man, you can't have an affair with somebody else.
Oh,
Yeah.
Hello,
In
oh, yes,
Florida.
oh yes.
They have all law on the book. I mean, they
find a
change it
law they come
up
give.
to
Find a law they come give me.
up to 20 when 8 women in Alaska, that's when we find out about it. They do have it. But also the military, if you're in the military, they're very strict about that. If you do have
No,
an
it's
affair,
that
they
there's a
strip
difference between
Militia.
having a relationship with your subordinate that you're working with.
No, in a matter
That makes
who.
sense.
No, in a matter who, even if it's somebody else outside of the military, you cannot have any relationship. They kick you right out.
What? No,
If the
I don't
person
believe
make a
that.
yeah, it is true. They kick you right out, no matter what your ranking. You cannot do it.
Oh, okay, Michelle.
If your
I'm not
spouse
talking about
report
that.
you,
I'm not talking about kicking you out. I'm talking about having a law to send people to prison for having an affair.
yeah, man, we're outdated law in Florida. Remember, I said Florida old school, like you can. But in a South Carolina or North Carolina, one lady just sued the person who have an affair with her husband. Sue
That
the
makes
woman.
sense. Yeah, but anybody can
Yeah,
go to jail.
but you can't have
Especially if you take
affairs.
especially if the man take the family money and give to her. Yeah. Of course, that's a
You
different
can't
thing.
sue the other party.
You can't
But
sue
yeah,
them.
but
But the
like
jail thing.
morally, more financial about it.
Please,
Nothing they
please,
change the
bring
rules.
it back on the show here. We want to find a lot of.
Yeah.
No,
Come
me
we
not
go to
no such law. Well, I go to me never like Florida anyway. So
Diana, you're not
quite
supposed to be supporting what me say.
me not supporting what you're saying. Me not like Florida, so they can always keep that law. So, me not plan to live in Florida.
Okay, so it is the Florida statute 798.01 states that living in an open state of adultery is a second-degree misdemeanor. So y'all be careful in Florida, people. Y'all be careful.
Send that. Put it on the screen.
No. We talk about that one other day. Nobody make me end the show on this fully.
Because we need to move from Florida right now.
No.
It said this means that if a married person has voluntary sexual intercourse with someone they aren't married to, both parties are guilty of the offense. But they're really prosecuted. I thought it's like one of them real law, but they're not prosecuted. So,
Jesus.
Michelle, we can make
you
a money
could face up to 60 days in prison and a fine of $500.
You know, Diana, you have a good idea. We should collaborate with Michelle.
Yes.
Start a business and go and search for these married men that are having and
the one that married men have woman.
Yeah, a woman. Yeah. I think we should do that.
Read some comments.
Money we're gonna make.
Read some comments. Jeffrey said, "I love this morning program." Paula said, "Leah, you are laughing too hard." Lauren said, "Good." Karen said, "May I die with laughter." Jeffrey said, What is what Michelle talking about?" Lauren said, "Oh my goodness, Florida, a good place to live, a good moral place to live. Come here. If you know your husband, I give you a bud, move him right here."
Call me and Michelle and Diana. We can fight for you. We can fight for you, and we have 100% win rate. Huh? All right.
Jeffrey said, "Michelle, is what you're talking about." Lorraine is liking Lorna's comments. Julia said, "Florida is something else." Lorraine said, "Why? Jeffrey said, "Me go leave Florida."
Of
Don't
course.
leave.
Of course. Now, you know what,
Jeffrey
Jeffrey might be our first client.
is what Leo I talk about. Sutherland said they should have a law against it because it caused death. The message dispute rate is too high for the government not to get involved in a high percentage it caused by bun. You see?
Bun. Bun.
We see how they go. We see how they go. So you see, I guess Jamaica need to put in a law for that.
No, me
And
there.
it
No,
will
but that's
help.
not Jamaica.
Hold on. Jeffrey says that he's moving. So I don't him our client. And the wife of the client. We need to find who his wife is.
Yeah, the wife. Yeah,
Okay,
the wife.
yeah. Send him
If I
back.
get the bun. Jeffrey said, "Oh no." And Lauren said she watched Sprint on Netflix. I started watching it. But you're not going off track. We're supposed to talk about track and field. But like everything, I always see it with the bunning. So
anytime Bun come up on the show, it always is take over the whole show.
Take over the whole show. Jeffrey said, "Oh no, I never say that." So why you run?
It wasn't me.
It wasn't me. Jeffrey said, "Leo."
Oh boy.
So I learned something new today.
Yes,
See?
I did.
And if you tune in, we're going to learn several things today.
Yes.
We're going to learn about what to do with dementia and
Yes.
Alzheimer's. And now to learn about Florida law in regards to the bun. So you see, always an entertaining and also educational program.
Yes, and we have solutions. It wasn't just a matter of that.
What's the solution, Diana?
Hold on, man. On dementia, we have the University of Miami program that people can get into. On the matter of bond, we have Michelle established law firm that can resolve that. Or you can always come to Jamaica and buy property. We have ever after in Jamaica, land of bond.
Land of bun.
Lawrence, it's a very good sprint. I'm trying to watch it. Anybody on the panel watch it sprint? I try to watch it. I think that is about the track stars, like Noel Lyles. They have somebody.
Every time I watch that, Olympics are come up.
Hey, read Sutherland.
No, read Sutherland one. Lauren Allah. Sutherland said, "I need to move to a state that have the law because I get burned." but seriously, Sutherland, if you're out I get burned, it means there's something wrong with you. So we need to figure out what is going on, why you keep I get burned. What are you doing to be attractive? You have to be doing something to attract people to get burned.
Why don't what would make him give bun? What
would make somebody give up? If you're nonchalant, if you're too nonchalant in the relationship, meaning
but beautiful and faithful, and that's not what the person wants.
Exactly. What you love the person, it should be love.
Probably he's a good church man and him righteous and not gonna away and all of that.
And he
outgoing.
But maybe my church man, but he attracted to the little girl them on the road. Maybe she'll be attracted to the woman in the church. So he go get bun. So what are you doing? What are you doing while you keep getting bun?
No, I don't think that
are you giving the person what they want in the relationship? Are you too nonchalant where they're looking for other people to make them happy? Yeah, are you spending the money? Do they want money? Do they want to take trips? And you're saying, I can't take you on the trip. Then they go find Joe Grind to take them on the trip. Because remember, when you fall short of doing something, there's always a Joe Grind ready.
But I am totally disagreement with the tone. I am not even there with you. This is wrong. Just because the man fell short on something, he must get bun. That's what you're saying.
No.
If you cannot meet the person and no, that's what I'm saying. Because if you're not meeting that person's need, why should they suffer? They're going to fight. If the person
what about love, care, understanding, commitment?
That's not their person. That's not their person to love.
I'm talking about the other person who's gonna give the bun. Why can't they extend these other things to help the other person rather than going to give bun?
No, maybe they tell the person in many ways, and the person ignore them and being selfish. So yes, instead of being
But you
unhappy
said
and
that he doesn't
miserable.
have it. You said that he doesn't have it.
Yeah, but if you're
Well,
not happy and the person say go get a
yes,
next job, this is what I want. This is what I want, and I ignore the person. Saying for a while, this is what I want. I ignore the person. Of course, the person go get Joe Grind, who's willingly out there in our DM, are willingly out there in our church, are willing their job. Will say, all right, you have issues.
You know,
I'll give
Michelle,
it to you.
me stop listening to you. Me won't listen to Diana. Me sure say me won't
Wait,
listen to
what
Diana.
say
And
you, Dr. Diana? May I
Diana
say
goes
this
say
one?
say
People
the
get
right thing.
bun.
me
Okay.
agree with Michelle. Me agree with Michelle.
See?
Me agree with Michelle. 1000% today.
Yeah,
Move
but
right
because
along.
sometimes you need emotional support. The person that
Yes,
give you the
they're
emotional,
not
so
there.
they're not support. So you go to somebody else that give it to
Expect
you.
if you sit down like you're Cinderella.
Exactly,
No,
and be like, okay, you're not doing it. We'll work it out. No, you
no.
have to shape up.
Yeah.
Shape up. Find your partner. Find your partner's love language. Other day, I learned about this thing named love language. Find the person's love language and work with it. Maybe we're not compatible and just need to
So it's
separate.
only one way.
So make us
No,
look
it's
up
both ways.
what is
Oh.
love
Both
language.
ways.
Right now, me have to have
Because
to go look up love
because
language.
yeah,
But
because
if it's
sometimes
if it's
people
both ways, we don't have a problem.
no they
Because
can decide
because
to we separate.
because
It
yeah,
can be both ways.
because
It can be both ways.
You
Because
don't
President
need
sometimes
to
President Biden is
you
not
not put up with no
doesn't
boundaries.
have all the he doesn't have all of the what do you call it, the
faculties.
competencies of being a president, but he's still the president, and you can't take that away from him. So in the matter of the boyfriend and girlfriend thing, he might not have all the competencies of being a
Yeah,
good
that's
boyfriend,
true.
but then therefore the other person has to, instead of go find ways to give him bun, find way how to improve those competencies or
Yeah, but that's what I said.
be the missing competent, be
But
the
that's what I'm
missing.
saying. So now you talk to them and say, this is what is missing and lacking. And if you ignore and not work on it, the person going to get tired and say, I'm trying to teach you how to love me. If you're not learning, I'm going to go find somebody who can give it to
I
me
think we better listen to somebody
easily.
because
No.
Let me read somebody
I am
comment.
tired of Michelle and Diana. I need the
Let me
comments
read some
there.
comment.
Yes.
Lorna said, Michelle, I talk gospel today. Jeffrey said, it's what Michelle I talk about. Lorena laughed. Sutherland said, me give away all my money and it not stop. What?
Exactly.
What?
Thank you so much.
But maybe I know the money then.
Are you
Maybe I have
Diane want? Are you Diane
personality.
want?
No, I'm not interested in the money. I'm interested in the relationships.
Whoa. This morning you were interested in money.
No, him say
But
must
then-
give away the money to charity. So I was saying, well, I could be a good charity. I was interested in that, but not running down somebody for that. For me, no one individual can provide all the needs.
Yeah, you have to
That-
figure out where you go work
That's
with.
figment of your imagination, and you
That
have to
is true.
meet some of your needs in different people. So some
Yeah.
probably when we make
that's the first sensible thing you have said all morning, that Diana. Because all you've been saying is, me agree with Michelle. Me agree with Michelle. That's
But
the
Vicky,
first sensible thing you say all morning. And I want to hear the people them. I want to hear the people them.
Dolly said, what about cheese with the bun? No cheese. Jeffrey said, Michelle, what is really going on? Lorna laugh. Jeffrey says, so it's all about the money. No, it's not about the money, to be honest. It's also about relationship. You're not giving the person, meeting them emotionally too. They can go to somebody else for it. Lauren is laughing. Norma said, sex and money, you get bun. Jeffrey said, oh, so Michelle is in love. You go look up your love language. Yes. Leah, don't use poor Biden as an example. Exactly. But poor Biden, how income at this? Jeffrey said,
hold on, look at me, Michelle. You know, Sister Lorraine drop down. You know, see her flat on her face drop down.
Jeffrey said, a friends with benefits relationship. Sometimes that works for people because they're not getting it in their relationship. So then we go sleep with somebody else because they're not being met sexually. So people do that. And then I just have to figure it out. So let's say you overlook.
Overlook that.
Lauren and laugh and said, Lord Leo. Jeffrey said, Leo is all about the money. Jeffrey is all about money. If you have the money, just spend the money. Sure. Lord Sutherland say, you overlook one of my comments. That's a which one? Let me
Go
see.
back up and see it.
Which one? Oh, me not so blessed in their important areas.
Okay. The money part? Or which one?
No,
Or
he
the
said
sister?
spend out the money, but he
Oh,
said,
so the okay, I see. Okay, got you.
yeah. Angela said, yes, Michelle. The husband talked till him dead about how the wife dressed. Him work and bring home the money and she spend the money, pick up the family. Then him left and take all what she invest in. Exactly. If they talk to Angela, you have to listen. You go both sides and figure out what makes each other happy, what you can work with and compromise. If you're not able to compromise and you're not happy, then I say go part your
Michelle,
ways.
you must say in this way, because when you talk, it sounds like you talk on behalf of the woman. So when you as a preamble, part of your preamble, you should say, listen, people, this goes both ways. I'm speaking for the man and I'm speaking for the woman, and this is what you both should do. Then it will make better sense to me. Because if you continue to say, okay, thank you.
Men and women, this is
All
for
right,
both of
thank you very much.
Okay, find out your partner's love language and find out what works, because sometimes we think we know what people want and we do what we think they want, but that's not what they want. Because sometimes you could buy somebody the world and that's not what they want. They want somebody that could.
The assessment was not done, right?
Exactly, because sometimes they need somebody to talk to, hang out with, go for walks with, and everything. The money not mean nothing to them. So just you have to figure out what the party wants.
I agree. I remember I had a friend once upon a time. I lost her. She called me up one morning and she said, Leo, let's go to breakfast. I need to talk to you. She says, I need to talk to you. That's what she said.
Story time.
Yeah. And so when we went to breakfast, I sat down quietly and I listened to her for about a half an hour, talk about how she was having a relationship with her pastor, and the pastor married, and she found herself in a situation, and then she rested for a minute. She rested for a minute, and then I said, okay, my suggestion to you is, and she said, shut up. And I said, it took me back. And I said, what do you mean? She says, I called you because I said I want to talk to you. I want you just to listen. I don't want your opinion. And I said to myself, Jesus Christ, what if I were in a relationship with you? Because I use that to judge her. Because if you call me and you didn't say to me, the only thing I wanted to do this morning is listen to me. Don't give me any of your opinion. I would be okay with it. But you called me and say you want to talk to me. But I didn't. When somebody said they want to talk to you, it means that you're going to have a discussion. That's what in my mind. But she said she just wanted to talk to me. She wanted me to listen. And I found that quite, I was very embarrassed. Something about that talk to her again.
No, but you should take it personal because
I took it very personal.
Sometimes people just want you to listen.
If she said that to me, I would have understood.
Then she not tell you?
Yeah,
she said, I want to talk to you. But she said she wanted to talk to you.
She just listen. You see, if it was
I think you should call her.
She passed.
Years ago.
How long?
25 years ago.
Wow, you hold a grudge.
I did. I don't know where she is now, but I'm just saying.
But I'm saying, Leo, you see, if it was two women and your girlfriend call up and say, I want to talk to you, and she shared that, I don't know that we would be jumping to give advice. And even if we start off to give some advice and she said, but we don't want no advice, we just want to talk. Then we just
shut up. She said, shut up.
I said, tap your nice.
Yeah, something like
but
that.
maybe at the point you were coming off judgmental to her. So maybe at that point
I never started talking yet. I never started talking.
You don't come
but your face maybe went tell this story like where we go say to her. Because sometimes people just want to get stuff off their chest. Because sometimes when people call me, sometimes I go in like butt in and let me say to myself, you know what? Maybe they just want me listen.
Make them talk. And that
I
I
wish-
probably
Then talk.
need to learn to listen.
I will.
And then when they say to me, say, what you think? Then me will say, okay, this is what I think.
I think that's a moment for her to talk to herself. If she wanted, if she said to
Oh,
me,
but she needs somebody. She couldn't sit down and talk. She at least wants somebody to sit down there with her and get her moral
said to me,
support.
just someone just talk. If she had said to me right up front, Leo, I just wanted to listen. I don't need no
What she
opinion.
tell you, no matter when she tell you in a
You
conversation,
know what she tell me 35 minutes into the discussion, she rested. She wasn't saying anything. And me or half an hour, my opinion. Then he will tell me to shut up.
Because she already make up her mind, she just want you to listen. Because sometimes people genuinely just want you to listen. They really don't want your
Not
opinion.
Why you can't talk nothing and can't preach nothing to her.
Me hear what people say. What people say.
Yeah, but you could have say to her and say, listen, man of the person go sit down and listen. You go give me opinion. If you don't want my opinion, don't talk to me about it then.
I was
That's
quiet
what
for
you
the
should
rest of the conversation. We talked for another we talked. She talked for another 20 minutes. And we got up
And
on
everybody has said, this girl not hear from
yeah,
me again.
exactly. And I hear from me again. You know, my mind say, I am sitting this one out, but that's it. She had give the pastor wife, but you know.
All right.
Pastor
So
out of
what?
order.
Pastor, yes, you know, see nothing in it about pastor.
The pastor out of order.
Mm-hmm.
Jeffrey said, Leah, that's exactly what Michelle is doing, is talking on behalf of women. Talking on behalf of everyone, Jeffrey. Norma says, some people, what that bed down there, it can work out.
Been down there.
Been down there. Okay, so it can work out. Lorna said, I will Lawton there today. He would be the voice of reasoning. Jeffrey said, Michelle, Jeffrey, what may I say wrong? Lorna said she should go sit in her bathroom and talk it out.
Oh, thank you very much, Lana. I agree.
That is harsh.
I agree with that.
Then we Lana on that. That's why
that is harsh.
Sit down with you.
No, actually, I have had several other friends who have done that to me. They said they just want me to listen, and I just listen. But she wasn't fair to me.
Okay, Mark said, when I coming up in Jamaica, the man them with plenty women always in a drama or constantly have to tell lie. That is the main reason why I never bother with playing around. They're scared you.
Who said that? Who said that?
Mark.
Oh, good
Mark,
man.
I've been 32 years.
If you play the streets, you have to tell lie.
May I tell you, and joke around. I heard somebody in that process.
If you play the streets, you have to tell lie because whole of people are friends with each other.
Yeah,
you can't.
I can't play the street because I chat too much. So I may get frustrated easily. Come and talk by myself and people go bother me. So I'm gonna play the street. So the land said, Leo, me we begs too. They're agreeing with you.
Thank you.
Angela said, Leo, she already knew that what she was doing was wrong and she was already embarrassed about it. However, just needed your listening ear. That is true. She never want judgment.
Yeah.
So the land said, Leo, me and you, I did have things in common because me done too.
You know?
Jeffrey said, Michelle, Dianna, you all should have the program on YouTube. I think it's on YouTube.
It's on YouTube too. Yes, it's on YouTube.
Yeah, it's on YouTube. Twitter. And what
else? It's not on Twitter, but it's on YouTube. Yeah, it's on Twitter. It's on X. It says X up there too. Yes.
Yeah. So we're all over. Yeah, but that's interesting. But what the conclusion for this?
I like that. I never thought about it. That she was embarrassed about her relationship with it, and I should be happy because she called me. But I never saw it that way. This is 25 years ago. Maybe now I would have looked at it in a different way. But 25 years ago, I'm sorry, but
with age you learn more. More experience to get it. Cause if you go, she already maybe see her face when she had talk and everything, and then she know say where you go.
My response was not gonna be
beat her down more.
I never thought about that. Who said that a while ago? Angela. Thank you, Angela, for that. That's a good insight. That's a great insight.
Okay, Lauren said it is. I couldn't find it on YouTube. What's the name of the show on YouTube?
It's actually under my name, Leo Gilling something. Leo Gilling YouTube something.
Okay. Jeffrey said, what is the name on YouTube? Leo Gilling. Norma said, some man would dead, so you have to give bun. Oh, some man would dead. So you have to
Someone
give
would dead.
bun.
Someone would dead. What does that mean? Would dead?
Mean their
Oh!
penis is not
Oh!
performing.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Who said that? Who said that?
Polly said, sometimes people just need someone to talk to. Leo, you have evolved now. Yeah, he has learned.
I definitely would have treated it differently. I definitely.
Yeah, it's kind of hard because sometimes people are talking, you know, if they want your opinion or what.
Yes.
But what I usually do now is like a cue. Like if you literally say to me, say, what you think? Then I'm like, okay, you want my opinion?
Yes.
If I just run in your mouth and say, okay, you just run your mouth.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're on Facebook, on Twitter, that's X, and we're also on YouTube. So, and as we go, we'll get. We have one more space that we can add to it, and I'm not so sure where we're going to put it yet, but we'll figure it out.
All right, guys.
Lorna said there are some things you just have to keep to yourself or talk to your God about it. That is true. And Julia said it's on Leo Gillings on YouTube for those asking.
Leo Gilling, not S. No S.
No
Leo,
S. No
Leo
S.
Gilling.
no Gilling. Guys, I hate to be the party pooper, but we have 3 minutes left in terms of time.
I mean, we're just getting started. What's it going? You mean you only have 2 minutes?
Started.
No, just a wax warm. Anytime.
But then I cause it, because
I want to remind you all that the Olympics starts on Friday. There's an opening ceremony in Paris on the 26th, and we wish you all the best. Next week we will come and talk about picking a side. All of the people we're gonna do.
it was supposed to be a part of the conversation this morning.
It was supposed to, but there's no space for it this morning. We only have 3 minutes.
You guys,
just because I have a few minutes, I want this question answered by this person, not to cut you off. Lauren said, Jeffrey said, what you lost with your hips, you gain with your lips. I don't want to touch that. Lauren said, sure. Louis said, Leo, did you have feelings for her?
No, I never had no feelings for her.
No.
You know that.
You that talk already. Talk everything.
No, man. No. She had a relationship with the pastor.
But maybe they know.
I actually, so let me tell you about her.
No, we don't have no time.
Let me just wrap up this. Lauren said, show was great. Paula said, great show today. Maybe you need 3 hours. Lauren said, Jamaica. Sutherland said, the Leo Gilling Media. Sutherland said, my boy that. Lauren said, track. Paula said, have a great weekend. All. Lawton said, I'm here, but I don't think they're seeing my comments. Yeah, I never see a comment.
I didn't see a comment from you. No, I didn't.
No comment from you. You just a
Where
comment.
you putting them? Yeah. Lauren said Jamaica track. Sutherland said, but lips never save me. Lauren said, but USA is gaining.
No, Lauren, take away yourself. Is gaining. Go so we now support that.
We have 1 more minute. So next week,
I
Saturday.
really enjoyed this show this morning. It was enlightening, especially we talked about the technology part and more so the relationship part. I think this relationship we need to talk more about this relationship, the different parts of relationships, so that we can explore each other, not just me and you and Dianna, but the audience, give them a chance to speak about there, because I saw some things this morning that Jesse and Mark and Lorraine were talking about that are very, very enlightening for us, and we need some more of that type of information.
Yeah, that's true. So next week, Saturday, wear your colors. Olympic start.
Yes.
We have to pick up the side.
And hopefully we have the ability to take some of those races and put on our show.
Okay, so that's awesome.
So that's going to be awesome.
All right.
We can talk about it.
All right, so we're out of time.
All
Bye,
right,
everybody. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Take care and take care of yourself.